Okay, so today we're going to do section 1.8 and talk about absolute value equations and inequalities. So solving equations involving absolute value. First step is to isolate the absolute value first. Okay, two things to note: to solve for the absolute value of u equals a, we solve u equals a and u equals negative a. And to solve for the absolute value of u equals absolute value of a, we also solve for u equals a and u equals negative a. So here's what we're looking at. We're looking at absolute value of 9 minus 4 equals 7. So that means we solve for 9 minus 4x equals 7, and 9 minus 4x equals negative 7. So here we would subtract 9 from both sides, and we get negative 4x equals negative 2. Divided by negative 4, we get x equals 1/2. Here again, we would subtract 9 from both sides. So negative 4x equals negative 16, and x equals 4. Okay, now we have the same principle here. Absolute value of 3x plus 2 equals absolute value of x minus 5. So we have 3x plus 2 equals x minus 5, and 3x plus 2 equals the negative of x minus 5. So here, subtract this x, we have 2x. Subtract this 2 equals negative 7. X equals negative 7/2. Here we need to distribute this negative. So we have 3x plus 2 equals negative x plus 5. Add the x to both sides, I get 4x. Subtract the 2 equals 3. X equals 4/3. Okay, so here we have a fraction, 9x minus 6 over 2 equals 15, and 9x minus 6 over 2 equals negative 15. So first multiply by 2, we get 9x minus 6 equals 30. Add 6, we get 9x equals 36. Divide by 9, and we get x equals 4. Here, same thing, multiply by 2. 9x minus 6 equals negative 30. Add 6 to both sides, I get 9x equals negative 24. X equals negative 24 over 9, which is negative 8/3. Okay, now, inequalities. Again, we're going to isolate the absolute value first. Then if we have the absolute value of u is less than a, we solve for the combined inequality. Negative a is less than u is less than a. This is the same for less than equal to. To solve absolute value of u greater than a, we solve for u less than negative a or u greater than a. Likewise, what's greater than or equal to. So here I have 2x minus 3 less than or equal to a. So that's number 1 here. So I go negative a or 5. So I go negative 5 less than or equal to 2x minus 3 less than or equal to 5. I add the 3 to both sides. I get negative 2 less than or equal to 2x less than or equal to 8. So I get negative 1 x 4. And it wants interval notation, have equals, so bracket, low point negative 1, high point 4, and it is also included. Okay. So first step, isolate the absolute value. So I have absolute value of 3x plus 1, add 5 is greater than 5. So now I'm looking at this. So I have u, which is 3x plus 1, is less than negative 5, or 3x plus 1 is greater than 5. So subtracting 1, I get 3x is less than negative 6. Divide by 3, I get x is less than negative 2. Here, subtracting 1, I get 3x is greater than 4. X is greater than 4/3. So what does this look like? Well, this is say negative infinity, negative 2, union with 4/3 to infinity. And since we don't have equal, we use parentheses, no brackets. Okay, so here I have another one. First thing I'm going to do is add 1 to both sides. So I have 2 times absolute value of x minus 5 is greater than 8. Then I can divide both sides by 2, which gives me absolute value of x minus 5 is greater than 4. I'm looking at greater than, so we're looking at x minus 5 is less than negative 4, or x minus 5 is greater than 4. Here I add 5 to both sides and I get less than 1. And here I add 5 to both sides and I get greater than 9. So here I'm looking at less than 1. So I go from negative infinity to 1. Again, strictly less than, so we use parentheses. Then I have from 9 to infinity. That is it. That's it for this section. We shall see you next time.